All right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talk. Then yesterday, Matt Nagy, the Chicago Bears coach, said that they will not name a starting quarterback until the opener. To me, doesn't matter. Trash, garbage. Doesn't really matter. Let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And people say, oh, why doesn't it matter? They both trash. You know what I'm saying? Nick Foles lost his job to Gardner Minshew or Gardner. And Mitchell Trubisky is just a bum. You know what I'm saying? If you struggle with a bum like Mitchell Trubisky, you know, Matt Patricia need to lose his job expeditiously. And that's just how I'm feeling about it. You know, obviously they possess two different skill sets. Trubisky can't throw the ball. He do is run around like a less athletic Cam Newton and, you know, chuck it down the field. He dangerous because he can extend the play with his legs and he could pick up a first down, but going through his progressions, you know, making all the throws, he can't. You know what I'm saying? If Mitchell Trubisky was a quarterback of color, he wouldn't be in the league. Straight up and down, he'd have been gone. I mean, he might be worse or as bad as Tim Tebow, but he possesses some running ability and some scrambling ability. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I think Nick Foles the better quarterback, to be honest. We talking just straight talk. I think he can make all the throws. Two left feet, Nick Foles. He can make all the throws. I think it'd be better for the offense. He a timing quarterback. He hit the third. He hit the back foot. That ball coming out. I think Robinson, Miller, all love him. Jimmy Graham will love him. The problem with Nick Foles is that it's a bad combination with Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy don't know how to lean on David Montgomery for nothing, or Jordan Howard when they had him. And Matt Nagy like to throw the ball a lot. And when you throw the ball a lot with Nick Foles, you open him up to get knocked out the game. So even if they do make it past us, Nick Foles is gonna get injured at some point, and Trubisky gonna be the starting quarterback. I felt they should have got Cam Newton, but I mean they didn't want to get Cam. So, like I said before, it's just a matter of time. You know, Matt Nagy does not know how to hand the ball off and run a normal offense. Don't forget he come from the Andy Reid tree. All they want to do is throw the ball. That's it. And the more they throw, the more they open up the percentages for Nick Foles to get knocked out the game. That's it. If he can find a way to balance the run a lot more than throwing the ball, especially with that defense, Nick Foles probably can make it through all 16 regular season games, but he don't get knocked out. That's what his history tells us. Nick Foles is a temporary stop plug at quarterback, not just because he don't have the game, just he injured. Last year, he started off pretty good versus the Kansas City Chiefs with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He got knocked out the game, tried to rush back. He was trash. So I wouldn't really say, you know, Nick Foles was bad last year. He just got injured. You know, he tried to rush back. He couldn't find his rhythm. You know, if they get a fresh Nick Foles this year, he should be okay, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? If they run the ball more. But we know they won't with Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy is not going to hand that ball off at all. he gonna run and dump it off. He gonna throw it and dump it off to Tyreek Cohen and he can throw down the field. And Matt Nagy is just a bad coach. Chicago Bear fans don't want to admit it. He sucked. You know, you got that defense. All you got to do is hand the fucking ball off. And all Trubisky got to do is play action, roll out every now and again, do a bootleg, and make a one read throw. It's easy. Chicago ain't never had a good quarterback. Real talk. All Chicago Bears quarterbacks have been trash. McMahon was garbage as fuck. You put McMahon in this league today, he wouldn't make it. He was a trash ass quarterback, but they were smart enough to know lean on Walter Payton. All McMahon, I think he was out of BYU. All he had to do is make 1 or 2 3 throws like Trent Dilfer, and we can win. With Chicago defense, that's all they got to do is run the ball with Montgomery when he get healthy. You know, run it with Cohen, dump it off Cohen the screens, and all you know, Nick Foles or Trubisky got to do is play action and chuck it down the field. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You make it simple. But when that Nagy want to come out and spread it out, dump it all around the field, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's just not going to work. Nick Foles is going to get injured at some point, sometime in this season, and Trubisky going to be the quarterback, and then at that point, you know, they're going to lose football games. With that defense that Trubisky had last year, like, that just didn't make no sense. They shut down the Minnesota Vikings where Kirk Cousins, they was thinking about putting them over and throwing them over the ship. Them Vikings was thinking about sacrificing him to the deep blue seas. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad he was. But, you know, to be honest, man, I fear neither one of them. If I did have to say one of them that I thought is the one that I would probably respect more, would be Nick Foles. That's the one I respect the most. Nick Foles, good arm, championship pedigree. Remember, he threw like 7 touchdowns, won me my fantasy league. He's a tremendous talent when he's healthy or he in the right system. But yeah, he got the arm. He got the accuracy, but then again, he's a statue. But then again, Patricia defenses don't get pressure on quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? And he can operate in the pocket. You don't have to worry about 2 left feet Nick Foles rolling out or nothing of that nature. But he precise, he punctual. When that back foot hit, that ball coming out. And it's going to be accurate. He got a nice arm. But, he's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? The problem with him is he's just not durable. And it just seemed like the magic don't work unless he in Philadelphia. And with Matt Nagy sitting there calling the plays and throwing the ball 30, 40, 50 times a game unnecessarily, it's just a matter of time. Even if Chicago get off to a hot start, let's say they go 8-0. When they get 8-0, Nick Foles can get knocked out the game because Matt Nagy just don't know how to run the ball. I mean, honestly, it's just what I say. He just don't know how to run the ball. Andy Reid don't like to run the damn ball. Andy Reid just was so happy and he was just blessed to have Patrick Mahomes that he didn't really have to run the ball that much. And that's the issue. You have to be able to run the ball unless you have a transcendent talent in Patrick Mahomes. John Elway didn't win shit, and he won 5 Super Bowls. The first 3, he didn't win shit because he couldn't run the ball. Peyton Manning had to figure out to run the ball. Tom Brady had to run the ball. Usually all the great teams, you got to run the ball. Jamal Lewis and that Ravens team had to run the ball. And when Matt Nagy ever figure out that I have to hand the ball off and let the running game handle it with that defense, I don't have to go out there and put up 30, 40 points. All I got to do is control the clock, hand the ball off, Foles make a few critical throws through the game. I keep Foles healthy. You know what I'm saying? If we get behind and we turn the ball, then we can spread it out. I know we can do that, but I don't fear Chicago because of the quarterback situation. And I really don't fear him because the coach is just a sucker. He from that Andy Reid tree. He's not a good coach at all, man. Chicago, they'd be better off getting rid of him, bringing in a real coach, and finding a real quarterback. Whoever drafted Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, they should never have another job in the National Football League. Now, had Matt Nagy drafted, or they had got Patrick Mahomes for him, he'll be a problem. Chicago probably had 2 or 3, or 2 Lombardis on their trophy case. Shit, Deshaun Watson, they'll be, that was probably one of the biggest misses in their franchise history, man. And I got a few Chicago Bear fans that just still, like, dude, I can't stand fanboys. Let me just say that before, man. I ain't never been a fanboy. Y'all know how I run my channel. If I think the Lions going to lose or they made a bad move, I'm not going to just try to push propaganda. I'm going to just tell how I feel. But I can't stand fanboys. Yeah, Trubisky still good. Shut the fuck up. Just count. Some dudes don't know how to take their losses, dude. Fanboys just irk my nerves. Oh, Trubisky still can do it. You know he trash. It's okay. It don't mean you're not loyal to your team because you say a player trash and they need to get rid of him. It's okay. Like they get on EDP 445. They say, "Oh, he ain't a real Eagles fan because he got some constructive criticism for the team." Some people believe being loyal to a team is fucking dick sucking they every move, even if it's a bad move. Well, they come in here and bring Lucifer as the quarterback, and hey, I love Lucifer. Fuck God, yes, Lucifer. You like, come on, bruh. It's okay to be objective. It's okay to have constructive criticism. You still could be a fan and have constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it go. But which one do I fear the most? It's Nick Foles. By a country 1,000 green miles. Nick Foles is the one quarterback that I think week 1 can get in there and do some damage with that fanless Ford field. I think he go in there and he can get hot. Trubisky, not worried about him. All you got to do is contain the pocket, make him play for the pocket. He trash. He's garbage. Like one of the worst quarterbacks. I think he's like one of the worst quarterbacks to go in the top 3. Like, at least with Ryan Leaf, you seen the talent. At least with Jamarcus Russell, you seen some talent in LSU. Ryan Leaf, you see some talent. What was it, Washington State? Trubisky, we all looking like he played in North Carolina. We don't see the talent. But, apparently the Bears seen something that we all didn't see, and we still don't see it. But let me know what you guys think about it. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, query, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. You can always hit me up on Twitter or Facebook. I'm really on IG. But if you want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Also, you want to donate, check my other channel while right here on YouTube, Goodfellow Sports TV. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow, Mercury Sports Talk. We gone.